Alright, salwete to Skipuli. Alright, quite a few of you were out absent today, so I just wanted to remind you that you do have a quiz that you missed. So that's Chapter 2 quiz. It's in your best interest to take it as soon as you can. So please, when you come in on Tuesday, after our nice long 3-day weekend, talk to me about when you're planning on taking it. You can take it during Bulldog Hour if you want. They have the Testing and Tutoring Center, or you can come and take it with me before or after school. So, talk it over with your parents and find out what the best time would be. It really is a good idea to get it done as soon as we can, though. Alright, so there's a couple other things that you guys missed. So if you go into your Google Classroom, you will find there's a couple new things there. So go into your class. I know we're not all in Block 4, but that's okay. Alright, you have a couple things here. First thing is in the About section. If you scroll down, you'll notice that we have a calendar linked. If you click on this link, it's going to take you to the calendar for your class. Don't type in the URL. Please make sure you're going to the right class because Block 2 and Block 4 are different. So basically here is, I believe this is the Block 4 calendar. If you click down here by this Google Calendar and hit plus, it will basically take you to your personal calendar and it will add it in. The reason that you really want these is because I do have your quizzes and things like that with timed reminders set up for you. So if you want the calendar, take the calendar. I do recommend the calendar. Alright, so I've said calendar enough. So if you go then back to your Google page, when you get back to your stream, you'll see that there's a new assignment, the Rome Past, Present, and Future. So this is what we are assigning. This is our semester-long project. So I'm just going to give you the rundown. It is a brand new project, never done before, so there are probably going to be some holes, so I'm asking you guys to be understanding and work with me. If you find that something is bothering you or causing you issues with the project, please tell me and we'll make adjustments as we go. So the goal is to create a poster and video presentation on some aspect of Roman life that interests you and define it in terms of the modern world and creatively apply it to the future. So this is going to require a couple steps. The first step is to actually find an aspect that you're interested in. So these could be things like aqueducts, roads, pottery, fast food, sandals, gladiators, even something as small as bridges and things like that. So basically, you're going to get a proposal form that you're going to be filling out for me that will be due on September 5th. In order to give everybody a chance to kind of think through what they want to do and really process, you are not getting the proposal form until September 4th, which is a Wednesday night. I will be making it available at 2:30 that day, so that doesn't matter what class you're in. You can, with your Chromebook, you can pop on and you can start filling out your proposal form. What the proposal form will require is basically you're going to tell me what your first choice is, what you plan to do with it in the future, and basically just a couple other little housekeeping things like how do you plan on accomplishing your future goal for this item. Excuse me. So basically with that, you also are going to need to give me a backup choice because I'm only going to try to allow one person in all of Latin 1 to do a certain topic. If so many people want the same topic, we'll do one per class, but I don't know what you guys are going to pick, so we're leaving that a little open. So that'll be due by September 5th. I will need a proposal from everyone so that we can assign who gets what. You're then going to be doing some research on that. You're going to find out how they were built, made, how did the Romans use it, all of these things. So feel free to read those. And from that, you're going to have a section of your poster that you're going to use to explain that research, basically, and tell us about the past of that item. Alright, and then you're also going to have to be printing a list of sources for me in MLA format, so that's that minimum of 5 sources. So everything that you're doing, every website you visit in regards to this project and pull information from, you're going to want to just create a Google Doc and just keep posting those URLs, and later we'll go through how to do the whole MLA citing and putting that together. So, but make sure you're keeping track of all those URLs. You can still, oh, by the way, you can still use books and things like that too. So please feel free to use use books. All right. The next step is think, and you should be feeling free to be creative here. Do we use something like this today? If it is, what is it? How has it changed? Would a Roman recognize it? How is it currently built? If no, create your own version of it today. What would it look like? How would you build it? What would people think, or how do you think they would react to it? So that's basically a step that you'll have to, based on your project, decide if you're a yes or a no. Then the product of that's going to be another section of your day. And then the final part is the dream big section. You need to take this project and basically this item and reimagine it for use in the future. What will it look like? How will it be used? What changes have been made, if any? Would a Roman recognize it today? And your product is going to be a visual that can be interacted with. So I'll explain what I mean about that here in just a second. But so the creation is the final step. You'll be putting together this poster that outlines the 3 different aspects: past, present, future. A trifold poster would work really great for this. Put the past on one side, put the present on another side, and the middle, and put the future on the other. And then you're also going to need a QR code that links to your video that we're going to go over next. But before we even do that, you need to put the questions, all these questions up here, somehow into the poster. If they don't really fit because the poster is meant to be more of a visual, that's fine. You can basically type these up and print them out, and that would be acceptable as well. The QR code linked video, your video is basically you explaining your chosen topic in the past, present, future, and talking about its evolution. You don't have to be in the video, though, if you don't want. You can do a screencast and have a PowerPoint running, or documents open like this, like me, and move your mouse and stuff like that. Or you can make a talking avatar. These options are going to be shown to you later as we go through the semester, so you can kind of get a feel for which one you like best. You have your Chromebooks, and your Chromebooks can take video, so please use your Chromebooks for this. I can get your hands on a camera if you need one. My big thing is that if you're going to use your phone, please at least make sure you're filming in landscape. It's really annoying having those black bars like this around everything, so it'd be really great to not see those. For that future item that you're creating, you can basically feel free to do what you think is going to work best for your project. Each item will have a different medium that's going to work better. For example, if you wanted to talk about the road system, well, you can rebuild the road systems in Minecraft if you want, and take a video of you walking through the new road system and explaining it as you go. You can also do this for free if you don't have Minecraft, by making a blueprint using a Google tool or Google Draw, and taking a screencast would accomplish the same thing. It's really up to you what medium you use there. If you're more of a hands-on person, you can feel free to build an actual model, or a robot, or whatever it needs to be. So the whole point here is for you to dream big and be creative. The way the rubric is broken down, it is a little vague, mainly because since we haven't done this before, I didn't want to get you guys caught up in all the details. I just want to see you really explore and enjoy this project. So overall appearance does count for 15 points, but your information, which is really that the poster, the video, and your interaction of the future item, those are the big ones. So all the products are going to look different, so as long as it makes sense and works, it should be fine. Your QR code for the poster, basically at the end, when the project is due, we're going to put all the posters up, and you're not going to have to stand by your poster. We're just going to have everybody bop around and listen to the videos and stuff, and and go from there. So that it's important for your QR code to be on the poster, just for making this work. Video quality, obviously, I mean, if you're taking the video with your phone and you have the black bars around, you're going to lose some points because it's not a good video. Alright, is it linked and viewable? You can post these to YouTube. We'll go through how to do that, and some other options. And then for really the other two things, I mean, you either have them or you don't. You either answered the questions or you didn't. You either created something or you didn't. So the whole score is out of 185 points. Now, since we really only have the one category of summative assessment, this is a summative assessment. This score of 185 is about the equivalent of 3 quizzes or one and like a half unit test. So when you're thinking about it in terms of how much work you put in and everything, this is a really large amount of points, and you want to do your best. As long as you do everything that I'm asking you to do, you should not have a problem here. I don't see any reason why everybody shouldn't at least be able to get a solid A on this project. Just make sure you're doing the things that I'm asking you to do. The last thing for me to tell you about, sorry I don't have a visual, it's just to remind you that we did do some talk about Roman comedy. I will have that PowerPoint linked for you so you can take a look, but it might be worth talking to one of your classmates because it's mainly pictures on that PowerPoint. And Chapter 3 vocab is what we're going to start up with on Tuesday, which is on page 33 of your textbook, and the set has been made available to you in Quizlet. Alright, I hope you are all feeling better and things are going well and you get to enjoy your 3-day weekend. Please feel free to email me with any questions, and Walete Discipuli. Oh, I forgot. Tell your parents to check their email. I'm sending home an email about open house and a couple other housekeeping items that they might be wondering about. Alright, sorry. Walete Discipuli.